Hi, I'm Julie Comstock with Cosmo Cricket. A few months back, I taught you guys how to make what I call a box flower. Well, today we're going to do a variation on the common box flower, and you could make this flower. You could put it on top of a jar like I've done here, or you could add it to layouts or projects. I think they'd actually be beautiful as Christmas tree ornaments. Okay, so it's really an easy flower to make. You want to start with 6 3-inch punched circles. I used ones with a scallop punch. And then one circle is just going to be your base, but take the other 5 and you're going to do this step to all 5 of these circles. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold over that way, but we're not going to crease it. Then we're going to fold over like that, and then we're going to staple just like that. But try and not crease too much, because that's what's going to give us that really pretty ruffling. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all 5 of my circles. Okay, so I've got all 5 of my circles folded and stapled, and now what I'm going to do is glue these together. So taking the first one, we're going to turn it over to the back side, and then we want the side that is just where the one petal is. And I'm using glossy accents. And put some glue on there. And then my next petal, I'm going to overlap just like that. And if I put my fingers in between here, I can hold it and let that glue set for just a second and not create any creases. So I'm going to continue around my flower doing that exact same thing over and over again until I get to the last petal, and then I'll show you what we do with the last petal. Now the last petal needs to go over the top on one side and underneath the petal on the other side, just like when we made our common box flower. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of glue here on this side. And then I'm going to put it in and hold it here and back here. Just like that. And that continues the circle all the way around. Now, because this is so ruffly, it's still, even though it's glued in place, it's still a little bit flimsy. So that's where our base comes in. I've done this base. You could do it either way. So we're going to take our base right here, and we're going to put several glue dots onto it.
Like almost covering the whole thing, right?
No, I don't think, I mean you could, but that would take a lot of glue dots. So I think if you just do 6 or 7 spaced out, kind of like that, you're good to go. And then take your whole flower and push it down with your finger onto those glue dots.
Without creasing it.
Yeah, try not to crease it too much. So just like that. And then we want to cover up all of our little staples that are in the center there. So I ran some black thread through this cute little button. Now since it's so dimensional, I like to use the Zot's dimensional glue dot so that the button doesn't have to go all the way flat down in there. And there you go. That's the ornate box flower.